Good morning, everybody. Let's do this. Figure I'll show you one of my babies real quick. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. We just added a bunch of dirt and grass, not clippings, but, just grass that we dug up. Go ahead and put it in here. Valdora, you are so handsome. I don't care what people say. You are good looking. You're a handsome turtle. I love you. But anyways, yeah, we've added a bunch of stuff in here. They've started burrowing down in there, which is really cool. So the log came in handy. Let's look back in here real quick. No Valdora. Valdora's probably buried down somewhere. They like it when I add new dirt. But anyways, mystery plant, doing amazing. Still don't know what it is. We're not starting to fruit anything. But I'm really enjoying growing this plant, guys. That's so cool. Anyways, doing good here. Turtles are doing good. Green pond, still the green pond, but I've got good news. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. This is where the extra dirt came from. We planted some plants in the back there. And then we do have a lily here. And we have a lily here with some creepy Jenny. These are my test plants, guys. We're going to test these out, see how it goes. What we have to worry about with this one is the turtles eating it. So, but guys, things are starting to look really, really pretty out here today. Ah, what a beautiful day, guys. Well, talk about the longest intro ever. Yeah, just got a lot of things going on. I don't feel good. My allergies are kicking my butt, and here comes the wind right behind us. Oh, it's great. Allergies have been kicking my butt for a couple days. My plan today is we got turf finally. We got a whole roll of turf. I want to turf the top of these sawhorses. I want to turf where I sit in the boat, and maybe dig some holes. I don't know, guys. Let's just do something. Here we go again. All right. So yeah, I want to turf the top of these sawhorses just so it's not just rubbing on wood. Excuse me. And the boat's doing great. I mean, it's just collecting dirt. I mean, yeah, gotta love the dirt and a little bird poo. But turf the top of these, and then we can flip it over and turf where I sit. So, and then, like I said in the previous video, I want to build a fence here. So that way, this is just Grandpa's area, and when my grandbaby gets big enough, she can't come back here. And we've got the wood to do that back there. Well, as we walk out into the garage, the good news with the turtle pond is we're finally buying a UV filter. So I found a decent one for a decent price that's not gonna break the bank account. So the wife says, the boss, if the next paycheck's a good paycheck, we're going to buy the UV filter. I'm excited. So anything to make the green pond a little bit better. But guys, remember, turtles don't care it's green. Turtles just care if it's wet. So they're doing good. They like it. They love it. They eat. They're happy. They come out and sunbathe all the time. Hopefully we'll get a clip of that sooner or later. But Zoom's always out. The little guys are always out. They use the branches. They use the turtle dog. They use the rocks. It's good stuff, guys. But let's turn it around and I'll show you the turf that I got. Because everything's on a budget, when you don't make a lot. Well, I make decent money, guys. I can't say I don't make a lot of money because I do make good money. But I'm one of those people that make good money but still live paycheck by paycheck. But this is what I got. 6 foot by 8 foot. Light traffic, whatever. UV resistant. So yeah, but now I just got to figure out how I'm going to stick it on to the boat where it will stay and not be lumpy. But guys, we got some turf. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to YouTube some stuff, do some studying to see the best way to stick this down where it won't come off and it won't be lumpy with whatever I use to stick it down, and where it'll stay. So guys, like I said, dealing with some allergies, but guys, here we go again. It's going to be a good day, because you know what? There's good in every day. All right, guys, as always, we got to be sneaky. Yeah. There's the queen herself with one of the little guys. Another little guy. Yeah, they use them. So you got Zoom right there by the pump. Sasuke on the turtle dock. And that looks like Master Oogway over there on the branch, right to the right. But as soon as we come out, they all take off. So, told you they use it. Oh, and there's Naruto. There's all the turtles. But so far so good. They haven't messed with the lily. And everything's going good here, so very nice. Alright guys, sawhorse one. I just went and cut a strip. A big old long strip to cover this one. Then I'll put the boat back on there, and then vice versa, do it again. But I just figured this would be a little bit of a softer surface, and I don't know, it'll look cool. So we'll see what happens, guys. But just gonna staple it with the good old Stanley and go from there. And yes, we're playing with the clicker again today. All right, nothing too crazy, but you know, serves my purpose. So I think that'll work just fine. Now I just got to get the boat back up there and do the other one, and then we can flip this thing over and figure out how we're going to do the seat. All right, this boat's lightweight. Not much to it. Let's put her back up on there like that, and I think that looks pretty good. And it's just, you know, I don't know. I feel better. I guess I'm doing it for myself. So, gonna go work on the other end. But like I said, it's not heavy. Just gotta pick it up and move it to the side. And voila, we're ready to work on the other one. All right, and just like everything else I do, the second one came out better than the first one. So, but they're sawhorses. Yeah, they ain't got to be perfect. They just got to be functional. So, yeah, we'll turn you around and show you. First one and the second one. So, serves my purpose for what I'm doing. But yeah, usually do better the second time around. All right, just kind of showing you, it's easy to work with too. I quite like it. I mean, you can move it around and everything all by yourself. So, but to load it up, I'd like 2 people, because yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. But to move it around and work on it, pretty easy to use. All right, just pulled the boat plug out. We got to get this replaced. This is old, just to make sure it's safe. Everything I siliconed, all that good fun stuff, just all the double checking spots. And I guess this is what I'm going to astroturf, is this part right here, or I might not at all. I don't know anymore. I've decided not to paint the inside. I'm just going to go with it. but I want to make that more sturdy. But yeah, boat plug goes right there. So, but they're not open today, so I can't do that. Probably have to do that Monday. And I wonder what's living in there. I'll probably astroturf it anyways. I don't know. We'll see. I'm indecisive. So I'll figure it out and I'll get back to you guys. But yeah, got to go to the bass tracker. We have one boat place here in Midland, but that sounds about right. And see if we can get that old thing replaced. All right. So this is what it'll be. I've measured it out. It'll fit just fine and dandy. And you can feel where everything's at. So that's where the seat will go. We'll cut that out. And then you can feel here where to cut out the door. So I think it'll all work out pretty well. Which I won't glue it down until I know exactly, because I want the door to be just like this too. So it will work. And you know, for me, I have strawberries, guys. I have no nails. I have strawberries. It'll help me pick up stuff that I drop instead of on here, but most likely I'm going to drop shit down here instead of up here. But I like it. Tell me what you guys think. All right, guys. Well, we got it put down here. We're going to let this dry overnight and see if it works, because I'm just using what I got. And if it works, either we'll glue that side down or we'll just cut this off and make it the top, which would be just fine and dandy. So, because I kind of went overboard here, but you know, what's it matter? But I was also looking at this. This is where your battery box sits. It's kind of a weird spot because that's where I sit also. So we'll figure it out. You know, we just got to get it on the water and find out where everything would be comfortable at. You know, it might be comfortable right there. So, but I mean, either way, the cords will reach to their destination wherever they need to be. So, guys, we'll figure it out, make it work. We will check back in tomorrow. All right, everybody, it's super windy again today. We're kind of in the corner here to hopefully minimize the wind. But guys, I learned how to make it rain in West Texas. Work on something on the boat that needs to dry overnight. It will rain. It came a turd floater last night again. My goodness. And what I used did not work. It's not sticking like I want to. I'm going to have to go get a spray adhesive or whatever, and we'll spray it and try it again. So, but you know, as we do that, it's going to rain. But guys, good morning. Day 2. Turn you around. Yeah, battery box is down there. It used to be outside. I didn't stick all this stuff down, so it's cool. But yeah, it's just the rain made it wet and sticky, or it didn't work. The rain screwed everything up. But you can see we've got water in the bottom of the boat. But we'll just have to go get a spray adhesive and we'll make it work. So it's going to work out fine. I think I'm just going to do the top. I'm not really worried about the sides. So, you know, just something to sit on, and it looks pretty. So that's what we'll do. We'll just go get a spray adhesive and make it work. But we'll see if they're open today, so if I can go find something. Now, guys, it's going to be super windy, but our weed here, because I can't get nobody to comment on it, my sister-in-law figured it out. This is called a dilly weed. But it's really pretty, so we're letting it grow. Rose bushes look absolutely amazing. They were yellow rose bushes, but now for the last 2 years they've been growing red. Don't understand that. Maybe somebody will. And there's the wind. water's looking good. Lilies are doing really good in the bog part. My HEB tomatoes ain't doing so good though. But yeah, in the turtle pen. It looks really good, guys. And then our mystery plant, yeah, still playing with it, but guys, it looks so cool. So just figured I'd give you a rundown of the backyard real quick. It's looking great. Oh, and look how clean the water is, even with the leaves in it. Three days later. Okay, 3 days later, we have accomplished some stuff. We don't have the spray adhesive yet. We do have new boat plug. That was important. We do have an anchor rope, which I probably won't use for an anchor. I'm going to get something stronger for the anchor. So this will probably be used for the front of the boat, throw it up on shore, to be able to tie up on shore and all that good fun stuff. Yeah, we're just going to go with it from there, guys. We're going to go in the backyard. We're going to feed the box turtles some worms. We're going to check on everything and probably just end it and start anew, guys. Yeah, 3 days later, still ain't got no spray adhesive. Alright, I should always have oh, there went Zoom. Hopefully y'all seen that, but Master Uguay was up on that rock, didn't see me at first, but nope, I wasn't ready to record. And then Peanut thinks he's a big dog in his little shirt. Get him, Peanut. There's a huge German Shepherd named Charlie that lives over here. Oh, I didn't get it. Our lily had bloomed yesterday, but she's got a couple more coming. Yeah, it's doing good in the bog filter. That little lily's doing good in the bog filter. Looks like we need to start scooping. But anyways, just go down here and wake these guys up. Valdora and Luna, where you at, guys? Well, let me start waking them up. Hey, come on. I know you're hungry. Bet you the other one's back in there. But today's worm day, so we'll get a nice big old fat worm. We'll throw it down there. And it doesn't take no time at all. Oh yeah. Attack. Now you are Luna. So Valdora's gotta be back in there somewhere. Valdora, come on, baby doll. My lazy turtle. Is that good, sweetheart? Yeah, poor worm. Well, someone's being lazy. Yeah, just give me a few minutes here. We're gonna try to get Valdora to wake up. I know she's snoozing. And then we'll get her some worms, and then we'll go check out the boat and end it. All right, guys, now we're back in the backyard. Been watering on the daily, trying to keep everything going. Which I seen, oh, we got red ants. Yeah, we got red ants. You guys gonna die. Anyways, dillyweed doing awesome. And I never did flip the boat back over, huh? So, but yeah, guys, that'll be a new journey, trying to figure out what we're gonna do to make this stay down and stick. So, well, you know what? It is sticking. Nice. Hey, bird poop. Okay. Just needed to let it dry more. It did stick. But we're still going to get a spray adhesive or something like that, just, you know, to get the edges and all that good fun stuff. Too cool, guys. Next video will probably be let's turn around and talk about it. Guys, he's still at it. Peanut, you need to come in and get a drink of water, sir. Your tongue's hanging lower than anything. All right, guys, we'll just show you real quick. That's a Jay-Z bit, okay? Find them all over the place, just laying out there. I mean, look how old this thing is. This is a small one. We're gonna do one a little bit bigger, which you'll see in the next video. But yeah, I decided that that one was just too big. It's too heavy. I mean, it takes some effort to move it. So guys, next video is gonna be a good one. We're gonna get, we'll test out the boat plug, all that good stuff. We'll show you the new anchor. I should have the spray adhesive by then and all that good stuff. I do apologize we didn't finish it in this video, but guys, just leaves room for another video. And on that note, you know what I'm going to say. I appreciate you watching. I really do, guys. And until next time, because there will be a next time. There's just too much stuff to do. Life's good, guys. Find the good in every day.